Let's see if... Whoop, hang on. Let's see if we're live yet. Are we live? Well, I see the chat up, so you guys let us know if you can see us.
Are we live?
I don't know. I never know. It says in stream, so yeah, we should be.
Are we live?
We should be live. Hello, everybody. No, it's live.
Oh!
We have Lenny, Megan, and Kathy here in the chat so far.
Oh, it's so nice to have somebody show up.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
3 people, 30 people, 300 people. It's all the same to us.
We're amazed that anybody tunes in to see what happened to us this past week. But we appreciate your guys' support. We really do. I know we're the quiet crowd of the AA group here, but we appreciate you guys checking us out. Again,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I might get myself a new chair one of these days.
Oh, yeah. You keep...
One doesn't sink down into that. That was one of the funniest scenes in that
Johnny English.
Johnny English,
was
where
that
he was
the
in the
first
chair.
one
No,
second, or was it the second one?
I think it was the first.
You know,
one.
we never did see the third one.
Oh, we got to see it.
We got to find it.
We got to figure out where it is.
Johnny English Part 3.
Yeah, but I think it was the first one where he's sitting there in the chair at the big table, and his chair keeps going down. And he's like looking up at people and he's talking to them. That's what I feel like when I'm sitting in this chair.
I know you do sometimes. Because I'm upstairs watching AA on the big screen TV, and I just see Conkys just kind of.
Yeah. First all he sees this.
Well, I did see that earlier this week.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah, I was running. He was laying on the bed. I mean, he pretty much. When you think about it, when it comes to dogs, every day you live, the dog lives about 5 to 6 days in that one day. So that's why they sleep a lot, okay? Because their metabolism is just all over the place. So he sleeps most of the time, particularly during the day. And he heard me walk out of the house. I was taking a eBay package down to the post, down to the
in a hurry, you might add,
to the mail carrier. And so I could save myself a trip from going to the post office. I usually grab them if I can. And, of course, I'm running out of there. He hears the door open. He hears the door slams. And, and the next thing after I drop the package off to, her name's Carrie, by the way. The mail carrier, Carrie. I turn around. I start walking back to the front of the house. And there he is. He's looking out the big picture window. And it's high enough that you can see his eyes and his ears, and he's watching me walk up this. It's funny.
Well, we did a little bit of rearranging today.
Oh, yeah. We did a big project today.
Well, it was such a big problem. I just painted the doors.
It was a bit of a project. We had to plan for it. First of all, I had to take down my studio in the living room.
Yeah, your eBay selling stuff.
My studio, which is nothing more than a box, a white shower curtain.
It's a card table
with the foam board pieces put together it's nothing fancy, guys. It is very cheap.
Well, it does the trick.
It does what it needs to do, and that corner of our living room has not really been cleaned out in a while, and Conky had to paint both doors and fix the slats in the living room door
from the
hailstorm.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a hailstorm. It was when the tree fell.
When the tree, I forgot that. It's been 8 months. Broke a bunch of glass. It's been 8 months.
And I told the insurance guy. Well, I decided not to replace the glass until the roof was 100% done, because I didn't want some, wayward shingle falling off the roof and breaking a brand new piece of glass. So I had to replace the storm door, one storm door, and some pieces of glass. The
slats in that glass. And in addition, you just went ahead.
And I just painted the
both doors. They are now more of a dark rusted red color.
Yeah.
So they kind of blend in with the bricks around our house. So the front of our house looks absolutely lovely now.
Yeah, much better than it did.
Much better than they did. But we had to, I think at one time when your dad was planning to put like a little porch or a little stairs, those little stairs from that living room door, and he unfortunately never got around to it. So we have this door that you really can't use as a door, and then you have the other door that was planned to be the door from when you were inside the garage. The garage never got built either, but they look really nice now. We cleaned up that area. We pushed one of the old couches. I mean, old. It was it Victorian?
It was a couch when my mom and dad got married.
Mm-hmm.
They paid 25 cents for the couch, 75 cents for a library table, and I think a dime for a dog at a yard sale.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still have the library. There's a story behind the library table, but the library table left the house for a few years, and I brought it back. The couch, I think, has never left the house except for to get recovered.
Recovered. Yeah, you could tell it was late 19th century, early 20th century design. It looks really nice, but
you can't really use it. It's
you really
like,
can't.
Yeah,
it would have to go through.
It's not really a sitting couch. It's more of a couch you're supposed to look at.
Parlor couch, I guess. Back in the day, there were parlor couches. When people would receive people, you would go to the parlor.
But the table, funny story about the table. My sister, you guys know I bought the house I grew up in, so my sister was living here when we bought the house. Of course, she had to move out when we moved in. So she lived in an apartment for a while. She wasn't like too terribly organized. And she eventually wound up having to, shall we say, move in a hurry.
So it came back here.
Yeah. So I was at her apartment, which wasn't too far from here.
No.
Helping her figure out what she was going to take with her and what she was just going to, abandon. And the landlord was standing there and says, "Oh, you can leave that table." I said, no, the table's not staying. I grabbed it right in front of him, I spun it upside down, I strapped it to the roof of my car, which had a luggage rack up there so it didn't, hit the car or the table, and drove it back home. It's been here ever since. But it was actually, they had it appraised one time, my parents. And you know how furniture is. Furniture's furniture. It's, it's mostly worthless. But at the time they had it appraised, the guy said he couldn't put a price on it because he'd never seen anything like it.
Yeah, like I said, if that couch was from the late 19th, early 20th century, I guarantee that library table is probably from the same area.
Yeah.
It definitely would need to be refurbished to be considered.
No, I was told to leave it alone.
Told to leave it alone.
And it's not in that bad a shape. It's just
it's holding things on it right now. But yeah, that back room's another project for another day. But
so enough about the chair and the table. What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about, we had to clean out that corner so you could get to the door, so you could paint it, and that freed up the area there. And A discovered that he could lay on that couch.
Well, I think what he's going to discover is that when he gets on the couch, he'll be able to look out the window.
Yeah, because the front
to the door.
The door to the front living room has like 3 windows.
They're like 3 square windows.
Right.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't discovered that yet. But it was funny because we were watching TV and he was sitting in front of that couch, sort of looking at me and looking up at the couch. I said, "It's okay, you can jump up there." As soon as I said it, he jumped up and laid down.
I have a cover. I have a cover on it, so I want to go wash that before he, then he can go up there, and then I'll put my little studio back up, and we're just going to clean up the area. I think it'd be lovely if you could take those bins that you got of stuff and put them somewhere.
I'll take care of that. We have probably, I don't even know. I was going to throw out a number, 25 bins. Like bin bottoms and probably 25 bin tops, and I sincerely doubt if any top matches any bottom, but some might. So if anybody lives locally and they want some bins,
well, let me figure all this out first. Let's one step at a time. I got worn out after I got done cleaning, and then I went grocery shopping, so I'm really worn out. I went grocery shopping today. But at least you made dinner very simple for me tonight.
I just wanted sandwiches.
We just picked up some lunch.
Now next Sunday, we're gonna have.
Well, we've got a busy week coming up. This week I was busy. I will say for me, I would say I have all the items that I wanted to make sure I had up to hit the last 4 months of the year, because it's holidays and Halloween and Christmas and all sorts of stuff. I had a whole bunch of stuff that I had to get up. I am happy to say I have it all up on eBay now, so I'm content with that. And now I'm just going to go back now and start putting toys and gift-like items back on. the eBay and get that all ready too. But at least I got that piece done. I was very busy this week trying to get that done. Because this upcoming week is very busy.
Well, no, I started to say that next Sunday we're going to have pig roast, but then Jeremy came in and said jumbo dogs.
Jumbo dogs?
At the pig roast?
At the pig roast? Or are you talking about
Jeremy, are you going to Mayor Dan's pig roast? And J&J says with Fruit Loops, yes. Anytime you have jumbo dogs in the presence of anybody from Auctions Anonymous, it automatically gets Fruit Loops poured on the top of it. That's just standard.
Well,
procedure.
I watched a few of Jeremy's videos this week, and he did show the work that he did down there in the bonfire area, and it looks wonderful. He's got lights streaming.
Did he ever hang those lights up I gave him?
He hung up lights.
Good.
There's lights hung up. He installed electricity. He's got cabinets and stuff down there. He is all ready to rock and roll because all you guys are going to be going to. You got yourself. You got J&J Fines. You got Avery's. I think. I know George is going. You're going. Joe from J&J Fines is going. I think Thomas from TDK Collects is going.
Well, I don't know how many nights there's going to be a bonfire at his house after school. I suspect maybe that first Friday night or.
Whatever. If he invites, if he wants to, he goes. Yes, I am. Oh, he is going.
So he is going to the pig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking our daughter. I told her it's going to be a little bit of a crowd, but I'm going to get to do something I haven't done in 40-some, go back, maybe 45 years.
What's that?
We will be parking at the school parking lot.
Ah.
And that, I used to go there every day for 2 years back between 78, 79, 80 school years. I had to go down there for junior high back in those days. And I haven't been in that school parking lot since then.
Yes, you have. Sorry. Jeremy says every single night, baby, he's having a bonfire every night.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You might as well enjoy it. And you know what, guys? The weather, in my opinion, has gotten down to where nice summer weather is now. We weren't sweating like pigs this week. Maybe earlier this week it was a hot 90s. And what are you talking?
What?
No.
Nothing.
No, you stop.
What?
You stop. I'm going to talk with you when we're out of here. I'm going to have a talk with you when we're done here. We're going to have a talk about something. I know what's going through your head, and we're not. No. That is never coming out. That is never. We're going to talk about this later. Just ignore us, guys.
Sorry.
Just ignore us. Just ignore us. Just ignore us.
Yeah, don't pay any attention to us.
No, just ignore us. But yes, we are going. Okay, well, first of all, Monday, you and I have to go and visit our dentist. All right, are we going to have to stop this live? I swear.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead.
Oh, my goodness gracious. No, we're not going there. We are not going there.
Okay.
Foot is down.
All right. Sorry, I'll bite the inside of my lip.
You go ahead and bite the inside of your lip, and then when Dr. Skiffy looks at your mouth,
okay,
because we have to go in for the, every twice a year, go get them teeth clean. That's Monday, and then you got other things going on. I think you're going to have to get up when the dog wants fed.
Yeah, like 5:30.
Yeah. Well, he's been good this week. He's a couple days. He's waited till after 6, so that works for me. It's the 4:30, 4 o'clock. No, that don't work for me. But if he waits till about 5:36, I'm all right. But so Tuesday's an anniversary for us.
We've known each other for
41 years.
Wow.
We met 41 years ago, August 26, 1984.
1984.
So I think you're playing.
Sounds like a Van Halen album.
It was. The last one with David Lee Roth, I might add. Yeah. Yeah. Hot for Teacher. I like that one. It's a good album.
Yeah.
I might break it out. I broke out all my Ozzy stuff. Come on. Yeah. But so I think you're planning to take me to Chinatown so you can get your steak.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we
yeah,
go
I
there
think we're
Tuesday.
gonna do that. Wednesday, Thursday are cool. Friday we have to go see Dr. Carey, the chiropractor.
So we'll be nice and well adjusted by the time we go to the pig roast on Sunday.
Right, because, and what else do we do? We are definitely going to Beer Dan's pig roast. Looking forward to it. I'll be bringing some stuff and.
What stuff are you bringing?
I don't know yet. Because everybody knows I don't cook, so I'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll buy something and bring it. I mean.
Yeah, don't worry. We do not come in slum. We bring food.
I wonder if you could put Fruit Loops on. No, we won't bring Fruit Loops.
Oh my god.
Save the Fruit Loops for the hot dogs.
So, we are planning to go to Mayor Dan's. Our daughter will be joining us. I prepared her for the fact that this is going to be a bit of a crowd. This is going to be a true blue Labor Day get together. So I'm looking forward to it. And we have to all park in the school parking lot, which is right by Mayor Dan's house, because we can't all park in that little dead end street there. Ain't gonna work. So we got that. We are planning to go to Hartville Memorial Day. So Friday we got to start getting ready for that, because I think we're going to go up and save our spots. And
we'll probably take the trailer up Saturday.
Yeah, and save our spots, whatever we're going to do. So we got that to get together. And then Sunday we got Mayor Dan's, and then Monday's Labor Day, and we'll be there at the Hartville till probably about noon or 1 when,
Yeah.
And then come home and crash, and then
start the next, it'll be September at that point.
It'll be September, and I got lots of things on the books.
And I got probably 3 weeks to get done what I got to do for work.
Yeah, because you got
and then I got 2 weeks at the auctioneer school.
First 3 Fridays, and
I hope I pass. I mean, I'm going to this so I can,
I know, absolutely.
Expand my horizons a little bit, and maybe.
I know.
Become an auctioneer. And
what I would love to do is be able to just come in and sit on a few occasions on some of the things that I might want to know.
Well, it says that you should be able to do that, so I don't know whether you can actually do that or not.
No, I'm not. I just want to come in and sit on occasion, just basically what might pertain to more what I do, the business, the paperwork end of things. So, that kind of thing. But yeah, the first 3 Fridays in September, I have a doctor's appointment each day. Each one of those Fridays.
Sounds like you'll be busy.
Yeah, I'll be busy, and then, So September is going to be a very busy month for us. Oh, thank you, JJ Fines. Yeah, known this man almost 41 years. 41. This poor guy never got a chance. I met him the day before he started his senior year of high school.
And we missed a Mary Dale Super Chat.
Did we miss him? Shame on us. Mary Dale
Super Chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Dell. We appreciate your support. Yeah, I met you the day before you started your senior year of high school.
Yep.
Yeah. So when you sit there and realize, oh my gosh, that's over 40 years. We've been together that long.
So when I graduated from high school.
Oh God, this is classic.
The deal was, you turn in your cap and gown, you get your diploma. Now, there were some other parts of the deal as well where you had to turn in all your books and a lot of this,
Pay any fees, any of this nonsense.
So, and I went to Hoban. So you had
Our
to make
Bishop Hoban Catholic High School here.
So you had to make sure your tuition was paid, which mine was.
Yeah. God. So
on graduation day, all of my obligation, I turned in all my books. I had, my tuition was paid up. We did the thing where you walk down, you get the little thing that's empty, but it doesn't, but it looks like your diploma. And then they're supposed to give you your diploma later. Well, there was a room where you just tossed your cap and gown and they just laid it on the floor. I don't think anybody really cared. I went to get my diploma. And I said, oh, well, you didn't turn in this one book. I was, well, yeah, I did. I remember turning it in. Well, you'll have to straighten that out Monday. But my graduation party is today. Well, we can't help it. Like, all right, well, the deal was I turned in my cap and gown.
And you got your diploma.
I get my diploma. I did not get my diploma. I went back into the room, grabbed the cap. I don't even know it was my cap and gown. I just grabbed the cap and gown. and left. And I remember graduation day, I parked. It is now the main entrance. But it used to be a little ramp leading up to like a garage door right in the middle of the school. It was like a dock door. And it was the primo parking spot because nobody could park next to you. And I backed into that spot.
He had a Ford LTD. What year was that?
No, I was driving the Cutlass that day.
You were driving the Cutlass. Okay.
So I backed into that spot, and the Cutlass was really good at the back tires moving faster than the front tires when you took off. So I made the back tires move faster than the front tires on my way out of the parking spot.
Peeled out of the parking lot.
Well, I didn't want to say it that way. I just,
peeled. He was pissed, guys. He was pissed. We were going back to his parents' house because... Here, because they were having his graduation party. He was pissed he didn't have his diploma to show. And I don't blame him. He was ticked. So I eventually left a patch of rubber on that... on that
on
ramp,
their parking
cement
lot.
ramp there. You were ticked.
And the funny part was I wound up using the gown as a rag for something. I used it as a... I think I laid it under my... I had to switch a motor in a car a couple years later, or maybe it was later that year or something. I just used it as a rag to switch the motor in my car.
Yeah, let's just say you didn't enjoy your high school year.
No, I didn't enjoy my high school anyway, but, I made a deal. You can have your cap and gown back, give me my diploma. They broke their end of the deal.
And every year he gets sent, to, donate money to the school.
Oh, yeah, and it's as if they didn't welch on their deal when,
For a while there, they actually had classmates calling you. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me think about it. I'll call you. You know what
my attitude of high school is?
I'm glad I'm out of
done.
it. I'm
Leave
done.
me alone.
I was done. I crossed that Blossom music stage where all the great acts would come in during the summertime. Grab my diploma, walking down the steps to get back to my seat. My dad, so excited because I was the first one, comes rushing up to me, and I had heels on, and I fell. Oh, walking across that stage, thinking of all the acts that have been on that stage. Excited.
And you fell down.
Yeah, I fell. Well, I've actually played Blossom.
Oh, you have?
Oh, I have played Blossom.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
With all the acts?
No, I was in band and we had to go play the graduation. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that thing every year. So I played Blossom. Not very many people can say that.
I've only been there once.
Yeah, when me and the Mellis's wife Chris were sitting there going, yeah.
Oh yeah, who was the
Delilah? Tom Jones
Tom
and Etta
Jones,
James. Yeah. You and Kevin just sat
well, that
there
was a
like,
sight to
what?
see because her and my buddy's wife Chris is in the middle, and me and Kevin are on the outside.
Bookending it, yeah.
We're just sort of booking, so they can bounce around in the middle and not bother anybody. We were just sort of standing there like this.
Just sitting there going...
Like rocks. You know what I mean?
It was fun. It was fun. God, that had to have been the early aughts. Or was it the late 90s?
That was a long time ago.
It was a long
90s.
time ago, yeah, because I know Etta James has since passed, but she was still belting it out at last. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah, so, I went back to my seat, or I should say I limped back to my seat, and I was like, a few more minutes, I'm out of here, ain't seen none of you dudes ever again.
Ever. Well, we went to your, what was it, a 10-year reunion or something?
We did just, for the heck of it, out of curiosity, basically show you off.
Yeah.
And then I never needed to go again. And so what's funny now is every now and then, because of Mayor Dan, I bump into his brother John, who's one of my classmates. So he's...
I think the only reason why I would want to go to any of my reunions is to show off the fact that I still have hair.
Jeremy be all that for you.
Well, I mean, I've already...
You still have hair. You don't have a beer gut. You look good.
Yeah, right.
I
I do have hair. And I would be willing to bet that most of the people I went to school with don't have their hair anymore.
You got your health. You've got your own business. I mean, but I think now...
Yeah, but that's the part of it that... I mean, health is fine. I've never been into the bragging and the showing off.
Oh, but that's what the reunions are for.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't want to get caught up in all that, except for showing off that I still have my hair.
Still had your hair.
And you don't really even have to say anything. That's the best part.
You don't
have to say a word.
They see it.
It just show up. Somebody's talking about their fancy car and their fancy house and the business they have and where they travel to, and but I still got my hair.
It's all natural, baby.
Hair,
it's all
I don't
natural.
have to say a word.
But you know what? I think a lot of I know my class had them up till about the 25th.
Well, you would think that if there's enough people around at the 50th, like in, I guess I'd be 68 or something like that. But
I remember my Aunt Kay, about 25 of her classmates, they got together for the 50th reunion and they went to Hawaii.
Huh.
Yes, they did.
Well, I might not do that.
No, that was, I'm glad she got to do
I don't want to go to Hawaii with anybody but you.
I didn't want to go to Hawaii.
I'm in no hurry to get on a plane.
No.
Planes are just a horrible experience.
No, God knows I don't travel well. I do not. And it's just physical stuff that I've got to deal with. Traveling makes it a bit.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
How do you feel about being stuffed in one of these?
I don't.
For 16 hours. You don't want to? Okay.
No.
Then stay off a plane.
No.
Because that's what it's like.
No, and God forbid if I didn't have an aisle seat, those people I'd be in the middle of would not like me at all. Sometimes I just have to get up. No fault of my own.
Sometimes you just got to take care of stuff.
That's why I prefer road trips. If we're going tripping, road tripping's for me because, rest stops all over the place.
Yep. So does anybody want to guess the state of the bread tonight? How much bread does Conky have left? If any at all, or maybe it's a brand new loaf. Who knows? I will tell you this. When we were scurrying around to come down here, I grabbed the bread and I was going to bring it down and I set it down on the kitchen table, on the edge of the kitchen table, and came down here without it for some reason. And Noreen wasn't standing. We sort of both scattered from the kitchen, except for the dog was still there.
I was preparing myself to come down here.
I was all the way down here. Like, oh God, the bread. Where's Eddie? We're running back upstairs, and he's sitting there looking up at the bread like, you just give me another 30 seconds, or make me think that you're not going to watch me, and I'll have that bread in my gut.
Eddie's trained as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did he do? Did he? Oh, yes, he did. The little stinker did get into the trash one day.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Oh, God.
So what do we got? We got
2/3 loaf.
We got half.
Gone.
2 slices. Looks like Joanne put about a half a loaf on the little emoji there. Bess is a half loaf. Heather says no loaves is left as her guess. Faye says 2/3 of a loaf. Jeannie 2 slices gone. Joanne 3 slices left. Edward says 1/3 of a loaf and in Eddie's dreams.
Yeah, that's about
half
right.
A piece of bread for each of you. 2 slices left, enough for 2 sandwiches. 4 slices gone and buttered.
Well, it's a good thing because
quarter loaf.
Friday, since we are going to our chiropractor, which is like practically right next door to a Walmart, you're going to definitely have to take me because I think we're down to 3 frozen loaves, and that's just not going to take it. And I know you're getting low on your Captain Wafer crackers, too.
That's fine.
So
we'll go get over.
you have to make sure to take me over there. So
I don't mind taking her to Walmart because I can sit in the car and make sure nobody bangs into it or something, but I don't like her taking the car there and sleep in the parking lot.
I'll tell you, sometimes, particularly Walmart for sure, I feel like I'm getting a contact high by the time I'm walking out of the place. I almost hate to go in.
Well, I mean, she drove my car for, a couple months. Seemed like every time I looked at it, where'd that dent come from? Oh, there's another dent. There's another one. So, and I know it has to be from Walmart. No other store has shoppers that are that inconsiderate as to,
Thanks for coming in, Mayor Dan. We'll see you on the 31st.
See you, Dan.
Yep. Peace out.
So, we've got, let's see, some more guesses here. Susan says 2 slices left. Baby cornball, half pieces, quarter loaf,
TDK
and
Colette
6 slices shot.
Full loaf.
All right, so what we have here,
Good
and
one.
I don't know how many slices is in a loaf. I'm not going to do the math, but it's about
I
a
would
half loaf.
say you have about
It's about a half loaf.
60% of that gone.
Okay.
You got about 40% left.
Something like that.
Which means, since we do have lunch meat and cheese around here, you'll probably have a sandwich or two. So I'll probably be making you some on Monday.
Yep.
But,
So that is the state of the bread.
yeah, and I think we're going to stick with the sandwiches on Saturday night. That is very helpful for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that pretty soon we're going to be, I know, September 7th, Sunday school starts back up for the school year. So I'll be busy every Sunday with that except for whatever major holiday like Christmas. So I'll be very busy with that. And, football season's coming around and Mom's going to want me to come down for those.
Mm-hmm. So you guys want to see some toys?
Toys?
So I bought this
I see toys all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So my life's getting busier, guys.
The same casting as the Firestone truck. Only it's a little different. This is supposed to have a battery in it that lights up the headlights, which are missing.
Oh.
Tailgate's missing. It's just a mess. Oh, one of these days I'll get around to restoring it.
Well, what were you working on this week?
Grab it over there. See that green thing?
Green thing. Oh, I see.
So you guys notice the different color in the paint booth. And I'm going to have to respray this because it came out light. And I didn't notice it right away.
It looks like a lime green.
But it's going to be a highway maintenance truck. And this is all brand new parts. The whole truck's going to be all made from scratch. From all new parts.
Hey, Sweet Rage, I think Conky's still waiting to get
I
wheels
ordered
and stuff.
Believe it or not, Sweet Rage sent me a
that
truck that was
bus?
made. Oh no, just leave it where it is. I don't want it.
Okay. He's got okay. I'm not touching.
It was made in either the 20s or the 30s. And there was a company that I could still buy. It needed a couple of tires. And I'm actually still able to buy the tires for it. So I ordered the 2 front tires for it like 2 weeks ago. And I haven't seen them yet. But as soon as those come in, I'll actually be doing a video on that truck.
Right.
This one's not going to get a video. This one I'm just building.
You get yourself back into it.
Just to get myself back into it.
Yeah, you haven't done it in a while.
So when I get done with this, I'm hoping to buy a trailer that matches it, a really long trailer, and painting it the same color. And then if that turns out right, then I'll do a video with the I'll restore a bulldozer for the trailer. But yeah, not everything's getting videoed now.
Yeah, I heard you down here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had the
had
the fans on it.
Yeah,
it's like an industrial zone down here when I got everything turned on between the compressor and the fans for the thing and all that. It's pretty loud.
So that'll be really cool when you get the cork for bus where you want.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That's going on top of the TV. I don't care what you say.
Well,
it's going on top of the TV.
You
want to put Christmas lights on it, put Christmas lights on it, but it's going on top of the TV.
I think during the Christmas season we will put it away, and then you can bring it out after the holidays. Because you like to have that holiday feel in the house, and I really haven't had a chance to do it a lot lately. So I think this year we will get some holiday stuff up more.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
You gonna decorate the dog?
Decorate the dog? No.
You gonna put Christmas lights on him?
Oh, God.
A Santa hat?
Oh, I should find those, like, antlers or something to stick on.
Yeah.
We've been watching Frasier.
He loves you right now, but if you do that, he'll hate you.
Oh, this dog, I'm telling you guys, he's training us. It really is. He's getting us up. He got up at 4:30 in the morning one day this week, and I said, no, I ain't getting up. And I went right back to bed.
Well, he let me sleep till like 6:15 this morning.
You let me sleep in, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I was having some weird, funky dreams last night, I'll tell you. So I knew I was sleeping some. And
you always say you have weird, funky dreams. I wish you'd
honey, I can't even describe them
Okay.
sometimes. They're just weird, funky dreams. And when you're having dreams, you're sleeping. I think in that REM period, you're sleeping. So I got some sleep. So
we're going to,
you're going to what?
I think we're going to say goodnight to everybody.
Are we done?
Are we?
Well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What do you know?
It wasn't a very busy week. I didn't think we were going to be on this long.
Oh, God. Well, you're going to be busy coming up, buddy. You're going to be so busy. I'm not going to see you in September. You know that song, guys? Will I see you in September?
I've never heard that song. I don't know.
I'm never going to see him in September.
I'll be...
Try to remember what your husband looks like in September and follow. I know what you're thinking. Why did my cousin have to introduce her to me?
Oh, no, I'm fine with that.
Oh.
Yeah. I just wonder why you're so weird.
Oh, that's what you really wanted to put in the
thumbnail,
didn't you? You put
the thumbnail was, why is my dog so weird? And
it's really, why is Noreen so weird?
Something you didn't see in the picture is his butt is laying on my pillow. He jumped on the bed and laid his butt on my pillow and was staring at us.
He is Mr. Comfort. There are some days I don't get the bed made because he gets on the bed and he's not getting off. Because he's having his, he gets up around 5:36, has his breakfast, and then he goes lays down, and that's his early morning nap. Then when we get ready to have breakfast, he comes out and tries to get a few tidbits off us, which of course he does. And then he goes back and lays down. That's his mid-morning nap. And then usually he'll sleep until about lunchtime.
Yeah, then
he'll come out. What was really funny this week with him. What's been nice is since Wednesday, we've been able to have the back door open, which allows him to freely go in and out as he wants through the dog door. So he's been enjoying that. He's been going out, running around, yelling and barking at everything. But what was funny,
I saw him chasing a chipmunk today.
Isn't that the silliest thing? That poor little chipmunk's got that tail in the air, and he is running as fast as he can, and this thing is bearing down on him. It's hilarious.
As fast as legs this long can run.
It is hilarious. So he wanted out, and it was still dark. It was probably about 6:30. He wanted outside, and I figured, well, he's eating, so he's going to want to go outside. Okay. So I let him outside, and I see him go in the yard, and he starts doing the circle and circle and circle, okay? And then something grabs his attention. He stops. And then also he'll come back, and he'll start circling around. And all of a sudden, something else will get his attention. It was just funny. The poor dog, he couldn't do what he needed to do because he was getting distracted by all the creatures in the yard. It was the funniest thing. He just had to have been there.
So there's a couple questions. Kathy wanted to know, did I have a chance to set the ring camera yet? I have not figured that out yet. I don't know how those ring cameras work. I've never had one before. So I've got a DVR. I got to figure out how to plug it into that.
Oh yeah, he's on another hunt right now too, guys, because he is fed up. He loves watching Prime, okay, but he hates the commercials, and it's the same commercial every time they do a commercial. And you just get annoyed.
Well, we've been watching Frasier, and we have the disc set on Frasier. It's just I've got to set up a DVD player. But
so I know you dragged that down here.
Yeah,
I think you were dragging on.
No, I dragged the DVR down here.
The DVR.
So I was trying to figure out the camera that's sitting right there.
Okay.
So I'm setting up my DVR down here.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other story.
I mean, so you've been getting ticked off about that, and plus, sometimes Prime. If you guys remember how the Frasier shows goes, they didn't do cold openings. They kind of did an epilogue closing, and they would cut through the epilogue closing, which is usually right in the credits, and they had a little
and then they cut that out.
Yeah, they cut that out. And sometimes those were the funniest part of the show. So he's been getting on that antsy,
but that's something else. That's a DVR I have to get, or DVD player I got to get running. I can't even keep it straight.
I can't keep it straight. Too many D's. Too many V8.
And then Gene wants to know, did he pick you or did you pick him? We picked him.
We picked him.
We found his picture on the internet after Sammy died, and we drove to. It was 2.5 hours to see him.
Yeah, Southwest Ohio.
Yeah. And he was originally from Cincinnati area. He was rescued down by Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Down by the Ohio-Kentucky border.
And this lady who owns the rescue we went to, she went down to the Humane Society, picked him up, and brought him back. Because she's a beagle rescue, and he does have, I think he has some beagle in him. I don't know what all he is, but
when we went to see him, there were like 20 beagles in him.
And he stuck
and
out like...
he was in the middle of them all, just running around.
Stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Because he has all that white, And we went in there, and I sat down, and of course they all came around me, all of them, including him. And I started petting him, and he was very happy with that. Then also another beagle came in to hone in on the action, and Eddie wasn't having any of it. He just goes,
yeah.
I got the hiccups going on right now, guys.
So when we drove him home, he hopped in the car, and I think you sat in the back seat with him, didn't you?
Yeah,
on the way home. Okay.
Mm.
So we hopped in the car, and it was pretty much all freeway home. It was probably like a minute on the road, and then to the freeway, and then we get home. We're only like a minute or two from the freeway here. So he slept the whole way until we got off of the off ramp here, and
because I can imagine, and a lot of activity. He had 20-some dogs in that rescue house there, and I'm sure a lot of energy going on. And he literally, just like you said, he got in the backseat of the car, he sat down, next thing he was out for the next 2.5 hours. But he knew he was going somewhere, because as we got off the freeway, he woke up, looked around, what's going on, and then, but yeah, he just had this look on his face when you looked at his picture that just said, rescue me, please. So
Heather, we don't know how old he is. We think he's probably 5 or 6
5
now.
or 6. I think he was. I don't know what happened. We don't know what his story is. Unfortunately, he was on the side of the road. He was injured. Nobody knows how he got injured, how he got there.
He had a collar, but no tags.
No tags. He even had a chip, not registered. And the Humane Society picked him up, took him back. And then the lady that owned the rescue came and got him and brought him back to her place. So, and he was there for about 2 months before he met us. So.
Yeah, he's been there a while.
But, he is young. We think he's about 5 or 6. We think he may have been, I don't know. We theorize. We think he was dumped.
And we think it might have been one of those dogs that people adopt during COVID.
Yeah.
And, like as a puppy.
Yeah.
And then, he grew up and people got busy and
they couldn't deal with him.
Because he's a really demanding doggy. He needs your attention. You can be sitting there doing something. He'll just jump up on the couch, get right in your face, and say, no, pay attention to me.
Right.
And he'll take his paw. If you got your phone in hand, he'll just paw the phone right out of your hand.
Yeah, he wants attention.
So
he needs attention. He likes being the center of attention. That's why we're just kind of sticking with the one dog right now, because I think he wouldn't like to have anybody competing for the invitation.
Yeah.
So
he was fine with Roxy when Roxy was still with us. Because she was just an old lady anyway by the time.
And I think he knew she was the alpha dog. Yeah. And they only had one scrap, and that was over food. So
of course
over food. Big old food. Don't go in near her. But he went near her. Yeah. But he respected her position. He knew she was the alpha dog. But over the past few months, now that she's crossed Rainbow Bridge, he's been establishing his place in the house, and he's letting us know, hey, I like a constant attention. Hey, I like breakfast when I want breakfast. Hey, I like dinner when I want dinner.
5:30 in the morning.
I mean, he's very he gets in your face. I mean, his routine in the morning is so silly. I mean, he'll start with the lickies, and then he'll do the paws, and if that don't work, then he does the whining. And then he knows that works because that gets on my nerves. So, but like I said, he got me up at 4:30 one morning. I said, no, we're going back to bed. sorry, dude. I'm tired. I'm not getting up at 4:30. Yeah, because it does. It sometimes kind of, we've been getting ourselves up to bed about 10 now because of it. Because he just gets us up.
Yeah, we have a dog that's changed our schedule.
Yes.
Imagine that.
And my theory is I get 1 day a week to sleep in, and that's Saturday. Every other day he can get me up whatever he wants. But Saturday, I'm sleeping in. I'm getting some rest.
Look at him down there.
I know.
He gets to sleep whenever he wants.
And it's so funny because on the bed, if there's something laying on the bed, he will go and lay on it. Because I know the dogs like to be around your stuff, comforts them. But the other morning I had a blanket and something else on there, and he got himself all nice and comfy on top of it. And this morning I actually had to shut the bedroom door so I could make the bed because he watches my every move. I had to get the bed made.
And if I come home from work and I come down here to
oh, yeah.
sit here and do some work, he's right there.
I know, it's so funny.
If I just get up to walk to the other side of the basement, he
follows.
Gets up and follows me.
He follows, yeah. And every time he hears the back door open, boom, doesn't matter where he's at, he hears it.
He wants to go out.
He's got to go out. He's got to go out. Like if you go to the garage, he's got to go out with
Well, a lot of times what he'll do is he'll go out first and he'll stand at the edge of the patio and wait for me to come out. And as soon as I come out, as soon as he knows I'm out, he'll take off for the
so
wherever
he's
going.
Very, very. Oh yeah, JJ, your dogs gets the life. Remy gets literally. If you watch their videos, you will see Remy on a little soft cushion, and there's the fan, and she's absolutely.
So Noreen moved the appliances around on the kitchen table, and she moved she got a Keurig. She moved that closer to herself, and she sets her coffee mug there. While it brews the coffee, and it just kind of sits there, and she drinks it from there. So now I've got two dogs staring at me. I've got him staring at me from
the floor.
Looking for and I got Remy staring at me from the coffee cup while I'm eating breakfast.
I love that coffee cup. Yeah. It's so cute. You see that little face with the little bow, and it cheers you up, because getting up in the morning sucks. And I got to get that coffee in me. Mm-hmm. It ain't happening until I get coffee in me. But, yeah. But this little guy, he's got us. He's got us trained. He's got us where he wants us. And he's so darn cute and adorable. He gets away with a lot of stuff. And I'm sure all of you out there who have dogs know exactly what I'm talking about.
The getting away with stuff? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got the look. He gives you those looks. Oh, my goodness. He can make himself look so pathetic. Like, looking up at those eyes.
Can we have a pathetic look? Can you make a pathetic look for the camera? No? Okay.
He just wants you to pet him. Yes. Yes, I know. Oh, God. Here, let people see you. They want to see you. We see you all the time. Look at that face. You get that face. That's a troublemaking face. You got to pay attention. Oh, no. Here he comes.
See, I'm glad I've got the Eddie cam so you guys can see him.
They don't want to see his butt.
Yeah. Eddie, they don't want to see your butt. They do not want to see your butt.
I just want attention, guys. So what?
George wants to know if I got it. No, I don't think so.
Conky, did you get my email?
I don't think so. Do we have an email?
I'll have to go look. I may have copied you in on something. I'll have to look.
When I spent hours this week cleaning up my company email. Because I'd get all this mail, I wouldn't do anything with it. The inbox just kept getting fuller and fuller and fuller. It's like, God, I've got to do something with
this. And I checked the Conkys Up an Adventure email, and if there's something somebody sends and wants Conky's attention on it, I will forward it to Conky's business address.
Yeah. Why don't you lay back down?
It's funny how we have this,
There you go.
He sits here and does his thing, and I'm literally the room upstairs above him.
Oh, now they really don't want to see your butt.
Yeah.
Turn around. They don't want to see your butt. They don't want to see your butt.
See, that's why I think he's got Brittany Spaniel in him. Look at that. That is.
They don't want to see your butt.
That's an English Springer Spaniel. Brittany Spaniel tush, but the long tail. He doesn't have it.
Well, they cropped the tails.
Not on, yeah, on the true, because we had when I was a kid, we had a family across the street that had a couple of them, and he would take them hunting, and I would see them out there. He'd be flying around like a wing of something to try to train them and everything, and their tushes always looked like that in the back, but of course with the cropped tail. So I think he's got Brittany Spaniel in him. I mean, we could spend the $200 or $300 to find out what's all in him. DNA test.
It doesn't matter.
But
he's a mutt.
He is a mutt.
He's a mutt now. Oh, he's on his pink pillow now.
But he's an adorable mutt, and he does give the love. Oh, okay, there he goes. That's something weird he does. That's something we don't understand.
And then he did that. He woke up from his nap in the car. We went in the house, and we were tired from the trip. So we went and laid down on the bed, and he jumped up on the bed with us and started doing that. Biting his, just chewing on his leg.
Yeah, and we were concerned, and the vet said, oh, don't worry about it. It's just, it's like a kid sucking his thumb. As long as
and he'll do that until he falls asleep, and then
Yeah, I just keep a check on to make sure he doesn't get any infections or anything, because he does. There's no fur there. It's gone. But, yeah, he does that. Yeah, he's a strange little dog, but we do love him.
He's got a personality.
Oh, yes, he's got a personality. So did you have any big plans for the rest of the year?
The rest of the year, I want to get my garage cleaned out.
Okay, you're pretty much there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have been working on cleaning out my garage. I spent the first 2 weeks of the year of the month pretty much up in the garage cleaning it out. Now I've got like 6 garbage bags up there. Our old garbage company, back when we actually bought units, we had 3 big cans, and we paid a little extra for them, but we were getting units and cleaning them out, and I just wanted to be able to get rid of the trash as fast as we could. And then we hadn't bought a unit in a long time, and we had these 3 cans, and we were only taking one down a week, half full. It's like, well, we got the new, when we switched.
Well, we did.
It wasn't even our choice to switch, but the city switched for us.
The city aggregate decided to go with this other company.
So when we switched, I just said, just get 1 can, because I'm not paying the extra for 2 extra cans and taking one down half full every week. Mm-hmm. And now I wish we had, at least for the next month or so, I wish we had more cans.
But what's really nice at the new company is they have a more wide range of recyclables. So they take the number 5s and the number 7s and all that. So we're not filling up our trash with all the plastic the previous company wouldn't take, because they only took 1 or 2 plastics.
Yeah.
So we're getting rid of more of that way. But you've been, and believe it or not, guys, it paid him to clean out that garage. I think we talked.
Oh yeah, you guys know I took the gold boards the circuit boards with the gold in them, and it got like over $1,200.
Well, Jeannie, right now we're still kind of in a situation in.
Still trying to get the foundation dug in.
Conky needs the foundation.
Once that happens, then I'll be able to build it.
Right. I mean, it's been crazy, guys. It's been crazy. Dan the man, I'm sure, has been taking huge advantage of the fact that there's been no rain here. So he's been working and working and working. We got somebody else that might be looking at it. He's just got to get the foundation. And I would say get it now. I mean, it has not been raining. It was funny, they actually heard somebody mowing their lawn, and I go, why is somebody mowing their dead grass and dirt? Because that's pretty much what it all is right now.
I think I've mowed my lawn once in the last 6 weeks or 2 months.
Yeah, we haven't had any, and we will need, and I'm sure a lot of you might be in the same situation, we need a good 3 or 4 days of that nice, slow, steady rain, because everything...
Yeah, not a torrential downpour for 4 hours.
No.
A slow, steady rain for a little bit, and then maybe the grass will.
Right, because it's gonna make it stink for the fall leaves if they don't get that liquid, man. They won't be as colorful. I mean, already we're seeing trees that have little piles of dead leaves around. I mean, in our own backyard. I mean, because there's no water, they're drying up, they die and fall off. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So I think it really is time to get off now. We've been on for almost an hour.
Right, and I'm sure we'll have more stories for you next week. We appreciate all of you guys. We don't even know how many, 74 of you are in the house. We appreciate you joining us every night, every Saturday night. And as always, we will be back here next Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Or Daylight Standard Time, whatever it is,
8 o'clock. Whatever the 8 o'clock is at the time, it's 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. You guys take care. Have a great week. Stay cool. And we'll be back here next Saturday. Night all.
Night.